This is the lecture number 4 for the chapter Permutation and Combination, and we are discussing the exercise 7.3. We have done up to question number 9. Now to do the question number 10, that is how many words are there in the word Mississippi, or how many words you can make in the word Mississippi when all eyes never together. Now before doing this question, let us take one or two more examples which is related to this. Suppose there is a word apple. Now, how many words you can make by using all the letters of this word apple? Now, up till now, you are doing those questions in which no alphabets is repeating. That is, in previous question before to this, you have done the question Monday. How many words you can use by making all the letters of the word Monday? That is, in that word Monday, no alphabet was repeating MONDAY. So you have done permutation of 6x, but here the p is repeating here. So permutation of 5 and the alphabet which is repeating as many times, you have to divide by the factorial of that number. That is, p is repeating 2 times, so divided by factorial 2. Now let us take another word. We have word mathematics. How many words you can make by using all the letter of the word mathematics? So how many alphabets are there in this? 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And in this, M is repeating 2 times. And A is also repeating 2 times. And T is also repeating 2 times. So you have to divide the permutation by the factorial of the number of times the particular alphabet is repeating. Now another type is to obtain a certain thing always together. That is, there is a word daughter in which how many words you can make by using all the letter of the word daughter in which all vowels together. So in this vowels are A, U, E, D, G, H, T, R. So what you have to do, you have to take all this alphabets always together. So whenever you have to take particular thing always together, you let at it as a single unit and arrange the other element with it, considering this A, U, E as a single unit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The permutation of 6, because no alphabet is repeating, so you don't have to divide by the factorial any number. But in this, all vowels to be together, so you have let it equal to single unit and arrange them. But A, U, E, B can also be arranged themselves. हो सकता है कि A यहाँ पर आ जाए, U इधर, E यहाँ पर, U इधर, तो ये भी अपने आप में अरेंज होंगे permutation of 3 ways. So these are the total words, all vowels together. जो particular चीज़ को एक संग रखना है तो उसको as a single unit arrange them, and after that you have to multiply by the permutation of they can also arrange themselves. So these are 2 to 3 questions which you have to do it before doing the question number 10, in which there is a word Mississippi. There's a word Mississippi. The spelling is MISSISSIPPI. In this, you have to form how many words are there in which all vowels never together. तो पहले आप total words निकाल लीजिए इसके. How many total words you can make by using the word this Mississippi? How many alphabets are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Arrange them. Now in this, S is repeating 4 times, so you have to divide it by factorial 4. I is repeating 4 times, so you have to divide it by the factorial 4. And ISP is repeating 2 times, so you have to divide it by the factorial 2. Now when how many words are there in which all I's together? 1, 2, 3, 4 all together you have to take. 4 S are there, 1 M is there, and 2 P is there. So when these all are together, so let it this as single unit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Permutation of 8, taking all I's together as a single unit. All I's together. Total words and in this S is repeating 4 times and P is repeating 2 times. Now these I's also can arrange themselves in permutation of 4 4, but I is also here repeating 4 times. So these are the total words of the word Mississippi. When you solve it, you will get 3 4 6 5 0. These are the total words when all I's together. When you solve it, it will be 840 by using the formula permutation. So total words with all I's never together. तो what you have to do, ये टोटल वर्ड है मिसिसिपी के, ये वो वर्ड्स हैं जिसमें सारे आइज टुगेदर आ रहे हैं, तो आप इसमें से सब्ट्रैक्ट कर लीजिए. So these are the total words when all I's never together. 3 3 8 1 0 you get. So this is the way to do a question in which a particular thing you have to arrange always together or never together. First of all, you let that particular things to be together as a single unit and arrange, and after that multiply the arrangement they can have themselves. So this is the question number 10. Now in question number 11 there is a word permutation. 3 parts are there. Permutations. You have to find how many words are there with it starts with P and ends with S. So it means 2 positions are fixed. So you have to arrange the remaining alphabets 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Total arrangements. Total words. Total arrangement starts with P and ends with S. They will be permutation of 10 10 because 2 positions are fixed. So remaining 10 are to be arranged, and in this T is repeating 2 times and only, and nothing other thing is repeating. So these are the total words with the start with P and ends with S. Now after that you have to find how many words are there in which all vowels together. So in this vowels are E, U, A, I, O and P, R, M, T, T, N, S. These vowels to be always together. All vowels together. All vowels together. So taking this all vowels as a single unit, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, they can be arranged at permutation of 8 8, and in this T is repeating 2 times. But here the vowels can be arranged themselves. Vowels भी अपने आप में arrange हो सकते हैं. That is permutation of 5 5. Permutation of 5, they can also arrange themselves. कि E, U इधर आ गया, E इधर आ गया, A इधर, O इधर, and like this. They can also arrange themselves. So these are the total words when all vowels are together, and when you solve it, it will be 2 4 1 9 2 0 0 using the formula permutation here and the permutation here. So this is the concept of this question number 11, in which the third part is also there, and read that part also very carefully. Now in this there is a word permutation, and you have to find the number of arrangements when there is always 4 letters between P and S. So permutations. Now this is the third part of the last question. It is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. There are 12 alphabets. Now you have to find the number of arrangements when there is always 4 letters between P and S. So number of arrangements for P and S, see it very carefully. Now when we have to need 4 alphabets between P and S, so if the P is here, so 1 2 3 4, the S should be at the position 6. 1 2 3 4 4 लेटर अगर हमें लेने हैं तो P अगर 1 पे आ जाएगा, S 6 पर आ जाएगा. ये हो सकता है फर्स्ट ऑप्शन, या फिर इसका उल्टा कि S यहाँ पर आ जाए और P यहाँ पर आ जाए, दैट इज 6 1. ये 2 तरीके हो गए. सिमिलरली द P कैन बी हेयर एट सेकंड प्लेस, देन द S कैन बी एट द 7th place, that is 2 7, या फिर इसका रिवर्सल कि S here P here and so on like this. 3 and 8th position for P and S, या 8th या 3rd, 4th या 9th position, या 4th 9th position, 9 4th. Similarly, it can be 5 10 or 10 9 or 10 5. This is the position of P and S. 6 11 or 11 6. That is, the P can be here, the S can be here. There will be 4 alphabet between them, or reversal. That 7 12 or 12 7. That is, the P can be at the 7th position, the S can be at here. So these are total 14 ways. 14 ways हैं P और S को अरेंज करने के लिए when there is P and S, when there are 5 alphabets between P and S, rather 4 alphabets. Now you have arranged P, S, N in 14 ways. So remaining how many elements are there? Out of 12 we have arranged 2. So remaining 10 alphabets can be arranged between them by the permutation of 10 10. तो total ways हो गए आपके 14. तो ये तरीका हो ही गया, and remaining 10 can be arranged in permutation of 10 10. remaining 10 हो गए 10, और इसमें अगर आप देखें T is repeating 2 times, तो you have to divide it by the permutation of factorial 2. So 14 ways हो गए P और S को अरेंज करने के लिए. remaining 10 alphabets can be arranged in permutation of 10 10, in which the T is repeating 2 times. So when you solve it, it will be 2 5 4 0 1 6 00. This is the total arrangements when there is always 4 alphabets between P and S. So this is the question number last of the third exercise of permutation and combination. पहले हम P और S को अरेंज करेंगे, उसके बाद रिमेनिंग. Okay. Now after that we have the topic, the combination. Now before starting the combination, you must know the difference between the permutation and combination. The permutation and combination. And this we'll discuss in the next lecture. You do these questions up to this only exercise. We'll discuss the combination in the next lecture. Okay, thank you.